Hi again. We're back for the next video in the fluency series. And today we're talking about something very important that holds you back from being fluent. And that is the fear of making a mistake. Now, this is a little bit different because this comes from inside you. And in fact, the most fluent speakers in a foreign language are people who just do it. They don't ask themselves too many questions. They just want to communicate somehow. I have two neighbors. One's English, one's French. The English one doesn't really speak French. The French one doesn't really speak English. But somehow they communicate and they chat about things like which tools do you need to fix the roof. Somehow they do this without the right vocabulary and with a lot of gestures, but it works. Now you all know someone like this. Talking in this way, okay, it's not perfect when you're in a meeting. But the attitude is what I'm talking about. This attitude of just trying and not being afraid that you're going to sound like an idiot, because you won't. So the first question I'd like you to ask yourself is, who is judging you? I can assure you that if you're speaking to native English speakers, they are not judging your English, because most of them do not speak another language. And they certainly could not have a meeting or go for lunch in a foreign language. Secondly, there are some people who are judgmental. And what I can tell you is, the people I have met who judge other people's English, their English is not great or not correct either. So just be assured that everybody has to learn. Maybe you didn't get to go to an American high school and spend a year in the United States. Maybe your parents didn't take you on holiday to the UK every year. Everybody has to start somewhere. So the people that judge you for your English, first of all, there are not many of them. And secondly, they are not worth spending your time thinking about. Next, I want you to think about all the situations where you have communicated something to another person in English and the other person understood. I'm sure this has happened to you so many times, many more times than when the person didn't understand. And I want you to focus on that, not on the time when somebody didn't understand. When I first started learning Turkish, I went to Turkey and I was afraid to speak because I was thinking, is anyone going to understand me? Then I started speaking and people understood me and I was so happy. So I carried on, and now I'm not afraid to just try. And lastly, if you have someone who can help you by correcting you in a nice way, or if you can join a group where you will be corrected and learn from the others, then this can really help you to overcome this fear of making mistakes. And if you work with us, all of our trainers are so kind and really good trainers who will help you stop being afraid of making mistakes.